Is David Olshan, and this is another COVID-19 update. It is Saturday, August 28th, 2021. Okay, so the Supreme Court has struck down the CDC moratorium. However, here in Nevada, we still have AB 486, and it does require the Justice Court to enforce it. Justice is in quotes because sometimes you don't achieve justice in Justice Court. And we're going to talk on Tuesday this week on our live stream at noon about appealing a summary eviction. So if the judge or a hearing master doesn't follow the law, please join us on Tuesday. We'll go over appeals. But basically, under AB 486, if you are applying for rent assistance, you have a defense to a non-payment, no cause, any eviction except for nuisance. And one of the things in the legislative process, they interjected paragraph 7, and paragraph 7 requires you to go after rent assistance using good faith and also actively pursue the rent assistance application. This does allow a hearing master or a judge to rule against you. It's wrong, basically, under the summary eviction standard. All you have to basically do is allege that you've applied for rent assistance and you're using good faith and actively pursuing it. So that's why the Justice Court becomes Injustice Court. So if you do want to appeal your summary eviction, please join us on Tuesday. We'll show you how to do that to remain housed during this pandemic. One of the things you have to realize is you have to appeal. You have to file your appeal before the eviction occurs. If you file after it, you're not going to be able to get in until your appeal is heard and the district court reverses. And that's not a sure thing. So get that appeal filed before you're evicted. You must present to the court to hold a $250 stay bond. But if you do that, you'll be able to stay in your dwelling. Rent, as it becomes due, like September rent, you will have to pay that. But anything in the eviction notice, the 7-day notice, the landlord can't try to collect that while that stay bond is posted and while the district court is reviewing your appeal. Most of the state, all you have to do is file a notice of appeal and stay bond. That will stop the eviction. Here in Clark County, you also have to provide a statement of law and facts. Again, next Tuesday at noon on our YouTube channel, we're going to go over how to appeal a summary eviction. I also should talk about the rent increase situation. Many landlords are increasing the rent, and as of July 1st, if you rent by the month, the landlord has to provide a 60-day notice of rent increase and can't just increase the rent with less than 60 days notice. Also realize there's a 3-day grace period for late fees. This isn't very helpful because the landlord can file a 7-day notice on the second day. It doesn't do anything about a grace period for rent. It's just about late fees. So that's really the problem with the grace period for late fees, is it doesn't include rent, and the landlord can still issue a 7-day notice. We are Nevada Legal Services, and if you have a landlord-tenant issue, please fill out an online intake at nlslaw.net, and I will be back with more COVID-19 updates.